Bring the car out. Right here is good. We're gonna wait for this Huracan to go by, or the Gallardo to go by. Excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right. Okay, let's give him a little bit of room. Okay, when you're ready, head onto the track. When the wheel's straight, upshift once. One more time. Turn into the corner. We want to keep our left tires all the way on the paint here until this next turning cone. When we get to this cone, we're going to bring it back to the right, get close to your apex, and try to use the full width of the racetrack when you exit the corner. Upshift to forward, stay to the right-hand side of the track. Brake hard here. Downshift once. Off the brakes, turn into the corner, close to your apex. Unwind the wheel to the right-hand side of the track. Brake in a straight line, wait for your turning cone. Turn in now, off the brakes, and start squeezing the throttle. Unwind the steering wheel, and stay to the left. Brake. Off the brakes, turn in. You can cut the paint through the chicane, so straight line through it, and stay left. We're gonna let this Ferrari behind us pass. He's gonna pass on our left. Off the brakes, off the brakes. Okay, back on throttle. Middle of the racetrack here. Brake, and off the brakes now. Look ahead, look across the track. Look for your apex way over there. Get to your apex. You missed about like 5 feet that time. We'll get real close to it next time. Forward down the straightaway here, and that's one lap. What do you think so far?
That was awesome.
All right, turn into the corner. Left tire's on the paint. Bring it back to the right now. Start applying more throttle. Try to use the full width of the racetrack. And full throttle down the straight. Upshift. Stay right. And brake hard. Downshift once. Off the brakes. Turn into the corner. Close to the paint. Back on throttle. Wide to the right. Straight. Brake. Off the brakes. Turn into the corner. Patient with the throttle here. Now on throttle. On throttle. Full throttle. Back to the left. Off the brakes, turn in, close to the apex, straight line through the chicane, stay to the left, left. There you go. Off the brakes, turn in, and squeeze the throttle through here. This is a really fast corner. Middle of the track, brake hard. Off the brakes now, all the way down, turn in. Don't want to worry about those cones too much. That's the most important one right there. That's the one that gets you your speed. Off the brakes, all the way down to the paint. Stay left and back right now. Patient with the throttle there. Back on throttle now. A little bit too heavy there. Upshift. And brake. Downshift once. Off the brakes into the corner. And start squeezing the throttle now. Right side. Brake straight. Off the brakes, turn in. Off the brakes, turn in. And squeeze the throttle now. Unwind the steering wheel, full throttle, stay left. And brake hard, brake straight. Less brake, off the brakes, turn in. Squeeze the throttle. Left. Off the brakes now, turn in, close to your apex. Squeeze the throttle, middle of the track. And brake hard. Off the brakes, look across the track, get to that apex. Start squeezing the throttle, more throttle. Unwind the wheel straight. And brake hard. We're gonna wait for the signal to pass, turn in. We're gonna pass on the right-hand side. We're gonna pass on the right. You're clear, back right. And start squeezing the throttle to full throttle down the straightaway. Upshift. Downshift once, turn in, close to the paint, squeeze the throttle, let the car go wide, brake straight, brake hard, off the brakes, turn in. Back on throttle now, unwinding the steering wheel, and full throttle. Brake hard, off the brakes, turn in. Left, brake, off the brakes, turn in. Back on throttle. And brake. Off the brakes now, look ahead, look ahead. Get to your apex. Squeeze the throttle, full throttle now, unwind the wheel. Right hand side. Brake straight, brake harder, brake harder. Off the brakes now, down to the paint. Patient. Bring it back right, close to the apex. Start squeezing the throttle, unwind the wheel, full throttle. Upshift, stay right. And brake hard. Downshift once. Off the brakes into the corner. Very good. Balance the car. There you go. And brake straight. Off the brakes, turn in. Easy here. Back on throttle now. Unwind the wheel and full throttle down the straightaway. Brake hard, brake hard. Off the brakes now. Down to the paint. Straight through the chicane. Stay left. Very nice. Brake. Off the brakes now, maintain your speed through here, balance the car, balance it, there you go, middle of the track. Brake, off the brakes, look across, look for your apex, set it up for the apex, and squeeze the throttle now. Full throttle out of the corner, right hand side. Brake hard, off the brakes, all the way down to the paint. Easy, and back right, balance the car here, squeeze the throttle, balance it. There you go, full throttle now. Upshift. And brake hard. Downshift once. Turn in. Off the brakes, and back on throttle. Brake. Off the brakes now, all the way down to the paint. Patient with the throttle. Now squeeze the throttle. Unwind the wheel, full throttle. And brake hard. Off the brakes, turn in. Very nice. Patient, easy. Nice and patient. There you go. Balance the car. Off throttle, turn in. Back on throttle now. Squeeze the throttle through. Brake. Off the brakes and look across. Get to your apex. Very nice. There you go. Squeeze the throttle now out of the corner. And full throttle. Brake hard. Off the brakes, turn in, all the way down to the paint. All the way left, and back right now. Close to the apex, squeeze the throttle, full throttle, down the straightaway. Upshift. And brake. Downshift once, turn in. Balance the car, squeeze the throttle. Brake. Turn in a little bit too soon there.
Sorry.
All the way left? Nope. No worries. All the way left and full throttle. And brake. Brake harder. Off the brakes, turn in. Off the brakes. On throttle. Turn in. And squeeze the throttle. We're going to pass on the left. Brake here. Off the brakes now, turn in. Look ahead. Look across the track and start squeezing the throttle. Unwind the steering wheel and brake. That's the end of our 7. So we're going to do a cool down lap now. Off the brakes, and let's try not to use any brakes from here on out. So put the car into 4th gear, and then we're going to stay off racing line.